Okay, so it is very, very early on in this season, but just want to make sure we watch this game against Shikinia. They are a North Macedonian team. It is the Firth. It is the Champions League Champions Path first qualifying round, second leg. We dominated at home. I wasn't really planning on making a video on this game because honestly, their team, I think they've only got one player. No players. The one player that they had has now left the club. So it's literally a blank team, and we should really have done more than 1-0. I'm actually kind of disappointed in that, especially with all the how good we were in the friendlies. So just in case things go wrong, I want to at least experience some kind of Champions League stuff with you. We will probably be back for the second qualifying round. I'm expecting that to be a little bit more difficult if we get through. But it would need a really terrible performance. Let's have a look at the transfer history. Not that many, but quality all the way through. First, let's talk about the outs. It's Mark Cleese. I think he was captain last season, so I believe he lifted the trophy. Maybe he might not have been on the pitch, but he's sold to Molverva for 79k, and then Summer Leckley, who we signed up last summer for 104k, gets sold for 140k, gets sold for 170k. Christian Kovac, the first team right back that we had, gets sold for 170k after being signed to Vasas for free. And then here comes the lads into the club. First off, Aldo Cadet Andrun, who is the Syrian striker, looking tasty. Andrei Udrea, he is a 16-year-old full potential Romanian, signed for £325,000. Alexandru Rotario, the board don't like the finances involved with this. I think he's a good goalkeeper, but what have I got to say? That's 450k. Yeah, it is a little bit steep. Konstantin Ionescu. This guy was actually on loan at Ferencvaros last season, at the end of last season, and he's come out of the Puskas Academy. He's got high determination, max potential. I'm just trying to get everything from the Pushcats Academy. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that chair just loves to click. I haven't actually looked at what they've got recently. Maybe they got someone delicious. Maybe this is not the time to be searching for it. I wonder, how much? Is it 4 million? 4.8 million pounds. So that, I don't think that transfer is happening. As much as I would like it. We have the Vedran Svriniak, who I don't think is actually going to play for the first team. Is not maximum potential. 40k wasn't that much of a big deal. Okay. Daladla. Maybe. This centre-back coming in from South Africa, many centre-backs coming in from South Africa on a free. And then we have Buslav Kotek, who's an absolute stunner. Czech Republic centre-back, a lot of defenders. Simu and Lovu doesn't look like a Simu and Lovu, really. But he is maximum potential. Not bad. Which probably pushes this lad as a 5'11", try and teach him how to play at right back, but his crossing's absolutely awful. And then someone that we knew that was coming in for a long, long time, Timislav Burasevic, finally joins in. The striker will be in August, I think. Still a huge list of names to be joining, and I've got my eyes on a South American striker. I was going to say African. That's incorrect. South American striker, I believe, that could potentially join the club, and that would be a wicked signing. We will have to see. But here we go. I couldn't really leave it. It's very late, but I couldn't really leave it on that last game. I want to see the result of this. And then I can happily call it a night. So, it is Klubi Futbolistik against Vasas. Vasas being a little bit easier on the whole mouth thing. So I can't really say or explain any of the good stuff that the opposition play. It's a team of nothing, lads. It's a team of nothing. We're in the white. And I'm sure we're going to dominate the match stats again. I'm just a bit worried. The whole goal is to qualify for the second round. So you have to get through this, and then the board would be happy. But of course, I'm going to try and go as far as I possibly can. There's 3 European competitions. Hey, Kazar. Okay, so now we've got an away goal. There's way more of a cushion. They have to score 3. I would like to get as far as possible, and of course, there's 3 European competitions, which means that we're probably, if we get into the 3rd round, that must be right. If we get into the 3rd round, we're guaranteed to get into the group stages of one of the competitions. 3rd round. If we lose in the 3rd round, then we drop to the Europa League 4th. Then if we lose in that, we should go into the group stage of the Conference League. So that is my goal. I would like to get into the group stages of one of the competitions, even if we're going to be annihilated, you think. Maybe not in the Conference League. There's got to be a lot of teams like us in there. But this is the championship path, so hopefully the draws are a little bit more favourable for us. However, we'd have to face someone like the champions of Denmark to really get into the Champions League, and that is a bit too far for us at the moment. I wonder... oh my goodness. I wonder what path you get if you get knocked out. Is there a seeded? Oh, I don't know. I don't care. It's not important right now. What is important is getting through this game. And I know it seems like a bit of a, I wouldn't say a wasted episode, but unnecessary episode right now. But I just wanted to make sure that we didn't get knocked out without any footage of the Champions League qualification. We will be back. Episode 2, whoever we draw. I think the first and the second qualifying path rounds, whatever, the qualifying rounds got drawn together. So after this game, we should know who we get drawn against. Anyway, we're flying right now. Very nice. Oh my god, I've just realised that lad's name, I'm going to swap him on, is, it's Gladla. Gladla. His name is Gladla. That is... great name. Wow. I'm sure there'll be loads more transfer activity. I'm expecting a big bid for one of the players. Although I wouldn't be surprised if nothing came in. And if there's like millions of pounds getting moved about, then of course we'll have a bit more financial power. That's it. Okay, Varju, yes, I wanted to push him out of the club. Okay, he really never even played last year, to be honest. It was not a very good free agent signing. This guy's also looking like he's going. Yeah, a lot of transfers out. Few injuries, including a pretty bad one to Sevreto, which bit of a shame. Oh, that's Red Star Belgrade. Okay, well, it looks like we're going out here. Let's have a look. Yeah, some incredibly good players. I don't know. We'd have to play really well. That is just a player dropped in to make the numbers, and he looks sick. Yeah, that could be hairy, but also I do fancy us to get some kind of. Oh, you know what? I might accept this. 175k for Angelov. How much did? I mean, we spent 300k on him, but this is the thing. Like, his potential ability has dropped off a little. He is unambitious as well. Anyway, I'm potential profit of next sale. Nah, it just doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I'm not expecting us to win that third round. However, I also could see us bringing a very big surprise and somehow going through. So I'm a little bit all over the place because I'm quite tired. Okay, well, we'll just have to go like that. There's a lot of players unregistered. A lot of players. I'm sure when it gets to the group stage of whatever competition, this is the second qualifying round. Oh, well. Is it like right now? I am very much all over the place, except who do we actually sell there? Okay, just a random guy from our youth academy for a fee of £11,000. Okay, clear numbers in the league. I used to love picking the numbers randomly, not randomly, like they meant something. And now oh, that's bad. That's a difficult one to take. Because that's our main left back out for a few months. Okay, as a replacement, we got Module. We might have another left back coming in. We do not have another left back coming in. We might have to look for another left back with the transfer budget that we've got remaining. That's really tough to take. But you can't really help it either. Right. Sort yourself out, Curtis. It is literally now. Damn. Club info. Right. I wanted to go into Club Vision because we have brought in a coaching course for myself. Going to Continental A, I think it is. You might have seen that. We have accepted, or the board have accepted, to make a second team. We've increased coaches' wages, which was an interesting one because they suggested, like, is this a good idea to me? And I recommended that we put it on, like, youth recruitment. And they finally accepted after a lot of me saying, please, please, please. But yet they increased the coach wages anyway. and I had to go in and manually ask for improved youth recruitment, which I'm glad that they did. We're improving training facilities. I don't know how much that's going to cost, but once again, finances are strong. We don't really need to worry about money that much. I'm really glad that we got a second team around, because that's just more space for me to maneuver certain players. Although it doesn't look like it looks like it's not ready until next season. You see the completion 19th of June 2024, so I don't really want to use it just yet, because I don't want the game to freak out. Let's have a look, see if I can find the investments revenue. Looking for the expenditure. I'm looking for like either ground maintenance. That was 7,000. That could be it's 700,000. The tax youth setup's gone up 33. I think it is ground maintenance. That's quite a large number, especially because last season is 5,000, so it was around £700,000. Very affordable. We can take that. I'm going to talk to Nemec about the injury. Okay. And what I'm also going to do is we get some offers for Patrick Matthias, who is a centre-back in our under-19s. Getting quite a decent sum of money here. Try and like push it up to like 85k and then potentially more. Maybe even 100. Yep. So that team with the 100 bid goes in the lead there. Bladder. Madness. Alright, who's... Yeah, we've got the away leg first. Third round draw is put in wherever. It's another 100k bid. And I'm very happy to get that in. Cash in on that. We have signed another centre-back because we needed more centre-backs. Hey, the more the merrier. Get in here, lad. He is 5'10". So he's even more, he's even more capable of potentially becoming a right-back. Full-back on support. Wicked. Get yourself sorted here, lad. There goes one of the players. Popov. I mean, I knew that the next round of European qualification came very quick, but I didn't know it was literally the next week. We're already on 18 minutes for this recording, and it looks like we probably have to watch the next 2 games. So I'm actually going to split this up. Also doing a bit of live... he's not maximum potential. So this is the South American lad that I was talking about, but he's not maximum potential. So we'll pass on that. Useful to even get a scout report, even though it does cost a little bit. There's some players hanging around, but they are very expensive. Way too expensive for us. Even the Hungarian kid. This is a real player. That's going to cost us over £1 million. He's going to cost us potentially around £1 million. Looks like over. This guy's going to cost over £1 million. This guy's going to cost over £1 million. So pinching the pennies a little bit. allow this guy on trial because I don't think he's maximum potential. Yeah, we're just going to cut it off and then we'll continue just playing like this because obviously there'll be a lot of ins and outs and little bits and bobs that I have to do all around the games. So I will see you, well, for me, very shortly. For you guys, maybe, I don't know, 3 hours. They usually like drop 3 hours apart, unless this is like scheduled at 6:30 p.m. on one of the days, and then it'd be like, oh, see you tomorrow. Whatever. I'll see you soon.